How did you do it?
God did. My Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, I give you all the glory. I couldn't do it without you. I love you so much. Come on, God, you really thought I was crazy?
You know, everybody needs to acknowledge, like, yo, I'm tripping. Y'all was tripping, not me. You guys were tripping. I was the one that was actually with sanity, because I'm like, yo, they're hurting little kids. Let's help them.
In a post-fight press conference that was more electric than some fighters' entire careers, Ryan Garcia not only celebrated his victory over Devin Haney, but also delivered a spectacle that fused emotion, controversy, and a touch of the theatrical. Let's unpack the emotional roller coaster that Ryan took us on, blending raw personal confessions with a passionate critique of societal ills in internet culture. Ryan kicked things off with a hearty thanks to Brooklyn and New York for their unwavering support, quickly setting the tone for a night of high spirits. But this wasn't your average victory lap. It was Ryan Garcia, unfiltered, speaking on everything from divine gratitude to the perils of fake news. Stop living in a false reality, he implored, as if his punches weren't just aimed at Haney, but at the broader illusions of the online world. Here was Garcia, the boxer, as a social philosopher, dissecting the digital age with the precision of his left hooks. And just when you thought he might circle back to the fight, Ryan plunged into deeply personal waters, revealing struggles with a recent divorce and the mental toll it took on him. But true to his fighter spirit, he claimed to have walked through the fire of personal hardship, coming out swinging. I did everything he declared, painting himself as a martyr of the ring who partied through pain and still managed to train. It's the Ryan Garcia Show, where every confession is a headline and every headline a saga. But it wasn't all introspection. Ryan took a hard swing at the fight's officiating, lambasting the referee's performance in the 7th round with the venom of a man robbed. He described a scene where he fought not just against Haney, but against a referee who seemed more a protector than an impartial enforcer. "They stole that knockout from me," he protested, casting the ref as a villain in this sports drama, where justice was left bleeding outside the ropes. Ryan's discourse then took a defiant turn as he positioned himself against the naysayers and doubters. With the bravado only a true fighter can muster, he threw down a gauntlet to the boxing world, hinting at future conquests.
Because you guys overrate everything. You guys hate on me because I'm pretty and shit. Man, that's fucked up. At the end of the day, I've been boxing my whole life, and all I do is love God and try to help the children, and you guys straight hate on me. You guys do not love the truth. The truth is in front of you. I put my fucking reputation on the line for all the kids in the world, and everybody's fucking staying quiet, but me.
Ryan,
hinting at future conquests. Just imagine if none of that happened and I stayed in camp for 8 weeks, he mused, a teaser for the untapped potential of a fully focused Garcia. He teased moving up not 1, but 2 weight classes, challenging the very limits of what's expected in his sport. As the conference drew to a close, Ryan wasn't done. He had barbs ready for the boxing pundits, critics, and anyone who ever doubted his caliber. With a sneer for the establishment that had perhaps written him off too soon, he declared a personal war against the constraints of public opinion. "You guys can't really F with me," he stated, half challenge, half revelation, all fire. This was not just a fighter speaking, this was a man laying claim to his narrative, defiant and unapologetic.
Ryan Garcia did it, guys. He did it. He did it against an elite fighter. Ryan Garcia, baby. Thank you, New York, for giving Ryan all the love he deserves. Everybody said, oh, this fight doesn't belong on the East Coast. And look at the arena. Pay-per-views are going to be through the roof. And Ryan Garcia as the champ. Come on, baby.
Thank you guys for coming. First and foremost, I want to thank Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. All glory to Him. You know, this is why people need to stop believing everything on the internet and stop, living in a false reality. At the end of the day, there's a lot of real shit going on. The last thing you should worry about is a kid acting crazy on the internet. Real shit is going on in the world. Open your eyes. Kids being hurt, nobody caring. Everybody looking at it like, oh, he's just crazy. It's a conspiracy. It's this, it's that. At the end of the day, that shit was real. And I out there put my reputation on the line, had everybody thinking I was crazy. At the end of the day, who's the crazy one now? I didn't really want to say this, but it's the truth. Everybody needs to acknowledge, like, yo, I'm tripping. Y'all was tripping, not me. You guys were tripping. I was the one that was. Y'all was tripping, not me. You guys were tripping. That's called being a real man, because I don't give a fuck what people say about me. I walked through the fire and still held it down and still beat fucking Devin Haney and still drink every day and still eat. And I did everything. What the fuck? Hey, what happened? False reality, right? Drank every single night, went out on the first Monday and a Tuesday and drank. What happened? I won.
He did calm down.
Not necessarily am I proud of that, but I'm just saying, this is, it was a statement to show you, you guys can't really fuck with me.
That's right.
I do whatever I want. I still win.
He did settle down on Sunday though.
Just imagine
I don't know.
if none of that happened and he stayed in camp for 8 weeks.
Oh, I did do that, but I just
Just imagine, see, use your imagination because y'all all had great ones. Just imagine all the things he just said, and I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because this is out. And he would have just
But at the end of the day,
everything
man,
straight
yeah.
for 8 weeks would have been a wrap.
Yeah, but like I was just having fun, man. I'm just looking. I'm going through a lot, you know. I went through a divorce. I just a lot of shit's been happening to me, you know, outside my life. That low key kind of broke me. So, you know, I did what I felt I needed to do to feel okay. And so I drank every day and I did whatever I wanted. And, I'm not proud of it at all. I just pray, you know, pray for my kids and hopefully they're okay. You know, Henry, Bella, Riley. I hope I made them proud. You know, don't necessarily look at me like an example. Look at Jesus Christ, because I'm far from perfect.
In what could only be described as a mic drop moment, Ryan reminded everyone that he was now the one calling the shots, a king in his own right, who transcends the usual paths laid out before champions. With every word, he seemed to say, watch this space, because the Ryan Garcia saga is far from over. Indeed, if Ryan Garcia's fights are events, his post-fight press conferences are epic sagas, raw, unscripted, and utterly compelling. Forget the scripted reality TV when Ryan speaks, the world listens, maybe because in the midst of the chaos and spectacle, we see not just a boxer, but a man fighting on every possible front. Get your popcorn ready and stay tuned, because with Ryan Garcia, the show is guaranteed to go on.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up. No,